Welcome to Portals. We're so excited that you've joined our community of Christian educators. In this video, you'll learn how to set up and navigate your Educator dashboard. When you signed up for Portals, you should have received an email with temporary login credentials to access your dashboard. If you haven't seen this email yet, you may want to check your spam folder. When you log in for the first time using these temporary credentials, you will be automatically prompted to reset your password to something more personal and secure. Once you have successfully logged in, you will see this homepage. You now have access to all of the lesson plans for all learning levels for the current loop year. Every year on July 15th, we publish new and updated courses for the upcoming school year. Make sure you check out the Portals scope and sequence to see which courses are available for the current school year. The very first thing that you will want to do is set your course display preferences. If you are doing this prior to July 15th, please remember that you will need to reset your course display preferences once the new courses are made available for the upcoming school year. Depending on the age and developmental level of your students, you will select which courses you want to see on your personal dashboard. Founders will typically be your early elementary students, kindergarten through 2nd grade. Growers are your late elementary students, 3rd through 5th grade. Thinkers are your middle schoolers, 6th through 8th grade, and leaders are your high schoolers, 9th through 12th. If you would like help evaluating which level is most appropriate for your child, please review our Learning Levels page on the main Portals website or contact our Hub support team. You may also need to complete math and reading placement with each of your students before selecting which courses you want displayed on your dashboard. The links for the math and reading placement tests can be found on the book lists in your welcome email or using the book list link on the homepage of the dashboard. Also to note here, multiple science options are made available each year for all of the learning levels, so you can choose the option that best suits your students' interest or academic requirements. Our elementary science courses are written for both founders and growers, so you can group more of your students together for learning. Once you are done selecting your course preferences, make sure to save them. This will bring you back to the homepage. From there, you can begin looking through all of your lesson plans. We are going to use Founders as our example for reviewing the structure of your lesson plans. Now that we are looking at the lesson plans, I want to point out a few things. The first thing is the list of subject areas. This list should reflect the course display preferences that we just finished setting. You can easily navigate between each subject area once you have completed one and are ready to take on the next. The next tool to point out is the lesson number navigation drop-down. There are generally 144 days of lesson plans provided for each subject area. If you would like to skip ahead or go back to a previous lesson, you can easily jump by using this feature. You can see that the lesson plans include a read, think, and do column. I would highly recommend that you complete our Educator training series to learn more about the philosophy behind this design, but for now, I will note that the read column outlines the text that you and your students will need to read. This will correspond with the book list that you can download from your welcome email or the dashboard homepage. The think column provides the questions that you and your students will think about and discuss from the reading. And the do column provides you with project ideas to apply what was just learned. If the project in the do column doesn't work well for your learning environment, or you'd like to generate different ideas for applying the content from the lesson, go ahead and use our new project generator. Press the expand button for even more detail. We also encourage you to use the like or dislike button to provide us with feedback on your experience with each reading, discussion, and project. This feedback allows us to identify lessons that need updating or improvements to make them as engaging and effective as possible for teachers and students. You can also use the complete button to record your progress through the lessons and the skip button to indicate that you skipped that particular part of the lesson. And just so you know, that is absolutely okay. You are welcome to use or not use any of the content outlined in each lesson plan. If you need to skip a book or a project, you are more than welcome to do so. You know your students best and can make decisions that ensure they receive a great education. You want to do this lesson with a friend? We've built in a Share with Friend button so you can send up to 10 lessons per year to friends and family. At the bottom of the very first lesson in each course, you will see a link to the full course supply list. For those that like to plan ahead, this can be a very helpful resource. Also at the bottom of every lesson, you'll see a comment box to share thoughts or questions directly with the lesson planner for that course, and this box to record any of your own notes. If you have students in multiple learning levels, you can easily navigate to the other learning levels with the menu at the top of the page. There is certainly a lot to dig into once you are in the lesson plans. However, I'm going to take you back to the homepage to point out a few more resources. You may remember the link to the book list that I mentioned a few times in this video. Go ahead and press the button to download the lists for each learning level. This button is a link that takes you directly to our Hub support page where you will find contact information for our Educator support team. You can call, text, email, or set up a video call with our advisors for any support that you need. Each time you log into the dashboard, make sure to look for a new daily Bible verse or news update from the Portals team. Educators that have purchased student accounts will see each student and their progress listed on the homepage as well. Additional instructions on setting up these accounts were delivered upon purchase. The Educator dashboard is in its initial stages of development, and we are continuing to refine and add features on a daily basis. If there are ever any questions or concerns that we can help you with, please do not hesitate to reach out.